The ARC is a great new resource we have at Loyola. It's really kind of expanded and taken off in the last 3 years. It's an opportunity for students at all academic levels who can access resources to be successful in their academic classes, whether that's the math lab, our writing lab, our chemistry support in the morning, after-school programs. We find that students are actively seeking out resources on their own.
Whenever I need help with my math or with my writing or with my chemistry, I just go and there's teachers everywhere. They're just helping us out.
If you look for help, you'll find it.
They want to help you, and they do definitely help you.
I think it's extremely helpful.
The writing lab this year is located in the library, so you actually have to walk into the library to get to the writing lab. It's open all periods of the day, not before or after school, but that's because it's facilitated by a teacher. There is an English teacher on staff every period. It's open to students across the board in any class, so it doesn't just have to be an English writing assignment. Our drive right now in the writing lab is really to try to get all different teachers and all different students and all different contents to come and utilize our facilities.
The writing lab's real great because you can just come in here one-on-one with the teachers, ask them any questions, really focus on any specifics.
It's really helpful, especially as a senior with college essays. And whenever I come in here, whoever's helping me gets to look at like a specific paragraph or a specific section, and just it's nice to have a different point of view.
Do you have an argument? Is it organized? Do you have formal writing? Do you have some way to start the paper and end the paper? So those essential components of writing that need to be there, no matter what kind of writing you're doing, helping them embed that regardless of the class.
The writing lab has become a place where I think kids are starting to turn to, whether it's help on writing college essays, help on writing a theology paper, help on an English paper. I think that's a place where kids are starting to turn, and it'll only grow as an area for them to get some help.
Math lab is a great place to go if I ever need help with like homework or test corrections, and there's always teachers there that can help you with any level of math that you're doing. Usually if I don't understand something, my teacher doesn't have all my same free periods, so I can just come in the math lab whenever and they'll help me with anything I need. If I don't understand a homework or if I get a test back and I didn't understand some of the questions, I can just come and that'll help me out.
It's a very non-threatening, welcoming place in which students from all different levels come in and get help. One of the nicest things about the math lab is that it's open all day and there really are no strings attached for students coming down here. I just think it's nice to have some place to go where your teacher might be busy or maybe you even want a different perspective on a particular problem.
The math program at the ARC is a great resource. Math doesn't really come easily to me. I struggle with a few things here and there. I go to them, they help me clear it up, and I'm able to do well in the class.
Anyone can come to the math lab, any level, Algebra 1 through multivariable calculus, they can help anyone.
We merely are here to serve the students.
Anyone can go to the ARC, but if you want to use the chem lab, anybody in chemistry or chem phys can go in there. I get help with equations because sometimes I don't get the right answer and I don't know why.
Typical day in the ARC, I'll have anywhere from 1 to 12 students, either in the integrated program or the regular chemistry program, and I come in and help them with homework, labs, or studying for tests.
The ASAP program stands for the After School Academic Program, and it's a program for students who are really struggling in specific content areas. This is a program for students who are doing their homework and doing everything they can, but just struggling with the content. They come down to the Academic Resource Center after school from 3:10 to 4:10 and receive tutoring from Loyola teachers.
What I'm helping them with is more so content, particularly English and history and theology. They're really working on whatever it is that their class is currently working on. A lot of them are in all of the same classes, and I'm helping them with whatever they need help with.
It's really helpful to have an additional teacher look over my paper to get a second opinion on it.
Last quarter we read Anglo-Saxons and medieval, and it had really complicated kind of English, so I didn't really understand them, so Miss Margaret broke it down for us to be able to comprehend them.
If it wasn't for ASAP, I would
wouldn't have nearly as good of grades as I do now. I wouldn't have the help that I do now, and I would definitely be able to see that in my grades.
Well, I think that because we have so many different students from so many different elementary schools, the information that they come to high school with is very varied. And this program is just to help support students who are really struggling.
Whether it be, a poem that they're working on, or a story, or even just one paragraph of a page that they have been reading that we worked on together. My goal is for them to walk away with knowledge from that particular piece by the end of the period, and to feel even a little bit better than they did when they walked in the door, and feel a little bit more confident in themselves and in their work.
The Modges program is a short-term intervention for students. It's usually students who are either in academic crisis or students who are coming back to school after an extended absence. We work with students to go over various executive functioning skills. It's not content specific, but we cover skills like time management, study skills, organization. Class sizes are very small. We usually maintain a classroom of about 3 to 5 students, which is great because we have that one-on-one attention with each of these students who are all in a pretty serious situation here at Loyola.
I get distracted at times, and this program keeps you focused at all times and make sure you're always on task. So instead of taking those 3 weeks to get back to where you are, they really make sure you get back in that 1 or 1.5 week span.
Well, last year was like a rocky year for me, like my freshman year. I didn't have like a very good transition, so I wanted to make my sophomore year much better. So Modges has like really helped me like keep my grades up. I do have really good grades compared to what I had last year. Organization is a big one, because last year I used to like never write in my planner or really be on top of my homework.
In one of our experiences where our son was out of school for a while, it seemed unsurmountable to get through that amount of material. And we were also worried about the grade point, because college is important. And I give our son a lot of credit, and I give the Modges department a lot of credit, because they broke down the work in such a way that he was able to maintain his grade point and get through all this work by the end of the semester.
Make use of your gifts that Loyola is giving you to help get yourself together, because really like they want to help you. They don't want to see you fail. And it's a really good resource to get yourself back together and motivated and get yourself like doing your homework and meeting your teachers. It's a great resource. I'm very thankful that I had it this year.